All right, back we go. I've been doing a lot of short videos. I haven't done a video in, I guess, over a month. It is August 12th. Let's check out Tesla, do a chart technical analysis on Tesla. So let's look back at this. 2018, 2019, just going flat along, nothing much happening. Then 2020, what was this right here? Actually, 2019, late 2019, started to move, go up to 50, big drop. And then it started to move up 2020 July, and this you can see now, of course, but you mark your lines, your high line, and this one over. You can overshoot your line. So this was a broadening wedge. See, it's pretty tight at the bottom on the daily chart, and it's getting wider and wider. That's why you get these big rips up and down from January 2021. Look at this move down, and then we go all the way up. And that was in October, November. And then, so that was a big run. So it was 2 years. This went up all the way from basically this line right here. This was like 24 all the way to 400. That's incredible. And then, of course, with everything else dropping, January 2022. Now we have a low trend line now, all the way going back to where we're at now. So you can see this, the low line. Now, high line, you have November, January, April. This one didn't hit. Sometimes lines will not hit exactly. This one's way short. And then you have a line right now. This one's key, though, right here. That line was high, like 299.29. And then let's look where we're at right now. So, you get a big move from September all the way down. This, it dropped. Big move down. Now we're in this wave up. You can see here this wave back and forth within the channel. So you have a channel line December, February, and July. And then you have a low line January, May, and May is where we start to run out. Look at this. 150 went all the way to 300. That's a nice hold long. That's a nice swing. You want swings. Swings could be anywhere a few days to a month. Anything over a month, it's more of like you're holding a position, but still, it's still a good move. And then I called this back on my shorts, this 290. Look at this drop. And then we have red candles. Now we're going back and forth. What's it going to do? I said, are we going to break up, break down? We did break down. Look at stochastics down here, 772, 7.72, very oversold, and it can remain oversold. I think this is going lower still. Now you might get a move up 250, this line, maybe the EMAs. And that's where now could this be a bull flag? You have a move up, it's a bull flag from the bottom, and then you're going sideways, and then we go up. That's possible, but it could go lower still. Lower target levels. It all depends on the market too. If the market, the NASDAQ continues to fall, they really take profits at this point after that big run up. Look for 220. And then I would say this cross line is running 200. So 200 to 220 could be a good buy zone. That'll be support resistance level to look for. If this breaks back up, looking for it to test at 300 again. That would take a while. It's not going to go up right away, but shorter term, this has to break 250. I say to 260 will be key on this. So those are the levels here. As you can see here, we're falling back. Now, I did this back in February. So it's the same thing. This one's a little more of a slant, tighter down. This is more channel wide. And let's look at the weekly now. Look at that run up weekly. Big broadening wedge, and even down move. Look how, now this is a broadening wedge down, broadening wedge up, and this wasn't that wide compared to this. Look at this now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 touching points. Down here, you have many too, probably 3, 4. And, it just depends where we're going to go. And there's a 50% retracement level. I have that in there too. We'll see if that 220, they bounce off that. There's 200. If it does bounce it here again, watch for that line again to be a big stop here, that 280 to 300. But overall, this isn't a downtrend. I mean, these are big, long moves, sometimes months, but you can see January, end of November, December 2021, you can see here. And we're going down now. This is absolutely a downtrend. And let's look at the monthly now. Here's the monthly one up. There was a reverse split back in 2020. Now we go down. There was a reverse split here. That was August 31st, 2022. The thing on stochastics in the monthly, this is still going up, which is a good sign. You bottomed here, like a lot of things. That January, this was end of December. Now we're going up. You have the white over red that's bullish. Yeah, excuse me. That doesn't mean it can't turn here. It's subject to go down if we get consecutive red candles. So in the monthly, you can see here, it's very important. This like 228. Let's see at 229 level. Let's look on the weekly there. It already went past that 13 EMA. So again, this is up on the weekly about 232. All right, so you can see the lines down, high to low. Another one high to low. This is a big broadening wedge here. So if you look up, you have time, look up Google broadening wedge stock market, you'll see this. This space is small. It's getting wider and wider. That means a lot of volatility. So I expect more volatility ahead. We're going to get a big drop like this. It remains to be seen unless something happens, a credit event or something. We do have 1 trillion in credit card debt. Everything's inflated. Still housing, car loans, credit cards. This keeps going. The American consumer is like 70% of America at this point. So people consume, American consumes, we're massive debt. That's how we live. We'll see if that unfolds. Something will happen. But all right, a quarterly. Look at all these green candles. Now, quarterly is every, 3 months, a quarter, 3, 6, 9, 12 in a year. So, all right, here we go. So the big run up here, and then big red candles here, a little green, now green back. Then you can clearly see these wedges here. Look at this. Now, the quarterly is hovering above this 50 line. Now, 50 is good for over under. Doesn't have to be exact, it's a little under. But when you stay over that 50 line, chances are you staying up is very bullish. If you go back down, then you're going lower and lower. So this is pretty low as it's been going back to September 30th, 2019. So overall, this is in a downtrend to me. Now, if you want to own Tesla overall, you can own anything, but you have to be aware it's in a downtrend overall. And there's points to buy, there's points to sell. Look at this 2020 move. You bought down here when it was 24 or even before that, this big run up. Look at this 1, 2 years. And now big spikes. Look at the volatility. We're going down though. The trend is down. So that's where we stand right now. Let me see any news. Tesla news here. Market cap 786 billion. Income 12 billion. Sales 94 billion. Insiders own nothing. That's kind of odd. How come insiders own nothing? Institutional owns 44%. Floats 2.76 billion. See any news here? August 12th, top 3 electric vehicles. Tesla's on that list, of course. Let's see here. Details. Elon Musk's bold move betting on Tesla's future on artificial intelligence. So look down, and I'm on FinViz reading here. Tesla designs, manufactures, of course, electric vehicles all over the world. 2017, incorporated 2003 in Austin, Texas. All right, so that's where we stand right now. The chart is what the chart is. So you like to add a little bit of fundamentals to technical analysis, but a lot of times it's just a chart. I look at the chart, I'll look at news real fast, but the chart's going to tell everything. Like when this bottomed right here from September, look at this. You can play these little bounces if you're playing to the upside. If you're shorting the whole way, it's pretty good. And then you want to look at the weekly and monthly course chart, of course. Then 120, look at that, all the way to 220. These are big rips. It's like a wave back and forth, like a big giant anaconda snake move. Now, like sometimes, like I said here, nothing has to hit trend lines exactly. Don't look for exact points. Like this didn't reach up here, but that was it. Look at this. It was a triple top. It went down. So the market is in a downtrend right now. We'll see how long this lasts. It's going to be to end of August. September, October too could be very volatile. They're normally volatile times in the market. So, but immediately, let's go back. So 240. We look if we can break up to 260. That will be the breakout point, and you go way back up and test that 300. If we fall below here, we're going back to 220, 210. Let me look at my other chart here, where my EMAs are. This is all simple moving averages. So we passed the 50-day. That's why you get all these moving averages above now. Next one's 220, the 100 day. And then you got 200 below, the 150 and 200. Now, my other chart, this is exponential moving averages, a little quicker moves. The exponential, that's why they're raised up a little more. They're faster. This is near 220, so that's key. I like that. 220, that'd be a key level. 200 to 220 would be the points right there. So, all right, so that's where we stand right now on Tesla in a downtrend. There's another chart. You know, look for the breakup of 260. It'll be bullish. If not, if you keep breaking below here, watch for 200 to 220. And that might be a good bounce play or good buy for a short term, you know, move back up. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Game and Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. I appreciate the support. What else am I on here? I'm on Threads. I think it's Mike Game and Trades X, which was Twitter. TikTok, Mike Game and Trades. What else? Instagram. Any comments, anything you feel on Tesla, your opinions, your thoughts, longer term, shorter term. That's it. Peace.